So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. And he's managed to get rid. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Throw-in. Yamal, Chouameni. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha in acres of space out wide. And the ball is out of play. Hakimi. France still without a single shot on target. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Lukaku. Gravenberg. Bellingham. Well, played right into his path. Oh, just... Mbappe! Goal! France! First blood drawn.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another.
Takes a shot! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Lewandowski. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And they can counter here. Vitinha. Bellingham. Rice. Gravenberg. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Rice. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gabriel. 15 minutes till half-time. Alvarez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, the ball's gone astray. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Brazil finding their passes. Picked out, chance for a shot! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Goes for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Out to the right. Lukaku. Rice. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Back into the middle, knocks it out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Plays the ball back. Mbappe, and he's running through. He's come in hard. Yamal. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. France are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And it's Vitinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to shoot! Oh, it's coming. Oh, he's been caught. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! France! Into the lead once more. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
France take the lead. Now it's Mbappe. Rice.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Great chance! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most...
It's Lukaku! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Tonali. Vitinha. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing nice and neat. Great ball, and he's in here. Real chance here. Lukaku gets flagged offside.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 11. Changement.
France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Musiala. Oh, this looks sharp. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Mendes getting this one clear. Out to the left it goes. He rises! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Barcola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rice looking understandably energised after his goal. Great vision. Bellingham. And that's an errant pass. Tonali.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Brazil go in search of a late winner. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Musiala.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That has ended up in no man's land. Barcola. Barcola has it out wide and in space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 17.
France are making a change now.
Le numéro 9. Le numéro 14. À leur place.
No, he's not getting his way this time.
Le numéro 19. Le numéro 45.
Šeško.
Le numéro 5.
Now it's Mbappe. Probing pass. And now they can clear their lines. That's really well manoeuvred. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Delivers the ball.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Gravenberch! A whisker high.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Tonali cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's on it. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Koundé. Time added on 4 minutes. He's a sharp little ball here. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well played. Oh, there's a probing ball. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 13. À sa place.
90 minutes gone, and nothing between them still. And here's Dembele. Nuno Mendes. This looks promising. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he shoots! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
France go into the lead. And that's a good ball. Gravenberch. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dembele, he is onto this. Dembele! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Botman cuts out the pass. Chouameni. Gravenberch. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a little off target. It's run loose here, and he's in on goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for a runner. Osimhen. Hakimi. Played out to the left flank. And here's Dembele. He's away. And he's heaved it away. Half-time, extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Hakimi made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Šeško! They want to be quick to recover this. Bruno Fernandes. Osimhen. Nice interception here. Oh, what has happened here? And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, no joy this time. Aims beyond the defence. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Barcola, he has found the way through. Mbappe, steaming on goalwards. He's having a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Yamal. That could spell trouble. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Sheshko threads one in. Barcola. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that will be it. France are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
France definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
And we have our very first corner.
Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Hakimi.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Alvarez. Can he get onto this?
That's been cut out, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's delightful.
And it's made its way to him.
And the shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, what's he done?
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That has not gone well. Alvarez. And it's Lukaku. Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe!
They want to be quick to...
Oh, what has happened here? That's good play.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. It's their second corner of the game.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Brazil trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Lukaku, he's one-on-one!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Udogie. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from it.
It's a pretty loose pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. McAllister. Udogie. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Vitinha.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Well read, nice interception. Threads one in. Alvarez. Oh, played through for the wide man. Gravenberg. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's in a great position. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Rice. That is great defending, so alert.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Vinicius Junior under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Pete.
Up he goes! Chouameni and Botman. That's a throw. Alvarez. McAllister. And it's Udogie. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Tries to dink it through. Finds himself on. He's having a go. That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Rice. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Vitinha. For Rice. Hakimi. McAllister. Bellingham. Vitinha. Picked out brilliantly, and he's in on goal. And he's cut it out. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And they win it back again. And it's Bellingham. Looking for the run. Botman. Nicely weighted ball. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Vinicius Junior. Hakimi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? There could be trouble here. And he can clear it away. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, well measured. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Driving forward. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Nuno Mendes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, that's been intercepted. Hakimi. And the finish! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9, le numéro 10, le numéro 41, le numéro 17, le
Dealt
numéro
with nicely
14.
by the defence.
À leur place,
And a
le
chance!
numéro
And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now it's Mbappe. Barcola. Nice control. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
France could have here their final chance.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Cleared away. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Well, he's...
And the referee brings it to a close. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe, Lukaku! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lukaku clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this is Dembele. Alvarez goes steaming forward. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's a sharp little ball here. France yet to have an attempt on goal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's being urged to shoot. Now this could be a chance. And he decides to cross it. Oh, terrible pass. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking. He's had it nicked away. Marquinhos.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Shoots! Rice. Gabriel. Bellingham. And it's Hakimi. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Shifted it to the flank.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Vitinha. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Vitinha. It's a searching pass. Udogie spots it and intercepts. Hakimi. To McAllister. Alvarez. And here's Lukaku. Alvarez. And the finish! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times.
And the shot! That's a sharp pass.
France certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, well played. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
France grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Chouameni. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Over to the left.
1 minute.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. McAllister. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
France really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Mbappe! Played in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Gravenberg. And the counter is on. No way through. Driving on and making good progress. He can run onto that. And this is Dembele. That is a brilliant interception. Donnarumma getting this one clear. Rafael Leao, spread out to the left. Now it's Rafael Leao. That's very neat. Just eases him off the ball. Chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Dembele being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And that is out of play.
Changement en cours.
Hakimi. And it's McAllister. Rafael Leao gets a good foot in there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Musiala, 60 minutes played. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. McAllister. And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. An uncompromising challenge. That is a jarring tackle. Bullish header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, that one's going nowhere.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 17, le numéro 10, le numéro 14. À leur place, le numéro 8, le numéro 45,
Yamal.
le numéro 37. Attention, changement.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Chouameni. Yamal. No, that's been intercepted. Szoboszlai. Dembele. And Gabriel. Rice is herring after that one. Šeško. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Musiala.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Yamal. And he's there to belt it away. So what can they make of this? Great defending, strong and determined. Botman. He won't be happy with that one. Szoboszlai. France looking to pass their way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He came in hard, very hard. And it's Rice.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great.
And the shot! He can get that clear. Šeško, Yamal, Gabriel getting this one clear. Shot could be on. And it's skewed away. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Van de Ven. Szoboszlai. Gravenberch. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's had a hit! And that's a real chance missed.
Osimhen fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And the keeper beats it away. And they've got a throw. And here's Bellingham, and it's Gravenberch. Šeško. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Musiala. Tchouameni. And it's Tonali. To Marquinhos. France have a free kick. Gravenberch tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. Oh, sweet feet. And he's in on goal. Now that big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Udogi. Botman. Tonali. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Rice. Szoboszlai. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? That is good alertness. Szoboszlai. And it's Bellingham. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bellingham. Can he stop it going out? And it's Gravenberch. Osimhen. Oh, well played, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Drives it. Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Osimhen is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Yamal. Šeško. Mbappe.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's made its way to him. This looks promising.
Real chance!
And he's there to get it away. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. Off the post!
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
Mbappe is the next to run the gauntlet.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
France are looking to him to tie things up. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
This to double their advantage. And he's put them 2 in front. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Donnarumma must save it. And that has lifted the roof. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short.
Commiserations, the definition of
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Van de Ven. Van Dijk. Hakimi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Udogie. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Yamal. Šeško.
There's no flag.
Yamal. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Musiala did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, super ball.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Yamal gets a foot in here. France have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get onto this?
Oh, well played, well played.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Chouameni. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
He has found a way through. Pass is just off target.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Played through into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Subimendi. It's Van Dijk. And it's Hakimi. Subimendi. Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Stood up well to him there. Yamal.
Well, they could break here.
Now Subimendi. And here's Mbappe. Šeško. Šeško! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nuno Mendes.
It's a mighty effort! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Well read, nice interception. And it's Udogi. Ball is over the line. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Zubimendi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Hakimi. Zubimendi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. Lewandowski.
Pretty robust defending.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a throw. And here's Yamal.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's McAllister. Rice.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking for a run-up. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mendes does well to stand firm and defend it. And here's Lewandowski. And it's Tchouaméni. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, sweet feet. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. He rises! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Threads one in. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Šeško. Now it's Rice.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Lewandowski! Superb from Lewandowski! A finish right from the top draw! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick. And next...
Oh, Lewandowski! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, well measured. Rice. And it's Hakimi. And Jamal. And here's Mbappe. Shesko. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Marquinhos, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Lewandowski. And that's that. France were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered.